More stuff for guys here. Today we're looking at my Viking Ultra Premium Professional 53-inch grill. This has the, it's actually a 41-inch grill with a 12-inch side burner here, which pretty much cover stays right on like that. Not really a big fan of the, or a big user of the side burners. If I had to do it again, I definitely would have gotten the full 53-inch of cooking space. This one also has the optional base, and they do build one hell of a unit here. This all ball bearing slides, very easy to slide it in and out. Actually, I've got propane piped in from the house supply, but very nice here. We've got that's the smoker box and some of the rotisserie accessories, which I'll show you more about. Oh, so we've got a non-stainless part there. On the front here, we've got all the burner controls for the front and rear. Those two on the left are for the front and rear side burners. This here is for the rear rotisserie, and this one is for the TruSear, which I'll show you a little bit more about that. These three here are for the grill. We've got a larger U-shaped burner in the center, and then two smaller side burners, or burners that, you know, down the side. The one on the far right there also is the for the smoker box. The thermometer here is definitely leaving a little to be desired. Warm, smoke, and grill are the three readings. I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I would much prefer something that tells me what the temperature is. 350, 450, 550. I'm not sure where really any of those end up being on the number scale. Opening up the grill here, it's a massive setup. You got the upper rack. You've got the we've got a rotisserie bar here with rollers on the inside, and on the other side we've got the big rotisserie box, which is removable, and I usually have that in a drawer except for when I'm using it. The grilling area is huge. This is one thing that I love. I'm used to my old grill was a Weber 3000 series. It was the deep box with the double rows of flavorizer bars. That grill compared to this is about that big. The depth on this is about equivalent to the width of my old grill, and it was probably about that deep. So you can see how much more grilling area you have. And you know, when we're doing big parties, you definitely need the space. One of my favorite, actually, this model has the rear rotisserie IR burner, which doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess probably need to start buying some parts and figure it out, but haven't quite gotten there. The one IR burner that does work, that I'm a huge fan of, is right here. This is the TruSear station, and it's getting later in the evening. I'm going to see if I can't fire that baby up, but you're going to see that thing glow red, and it will throw a sear on a steak in no time flat. I am a huge fan. In fact, I'm going to turn off the burners, kick on the gas. Let's see if I can't give you a little demo here. Yeah, like I said, the area is huge. One of the drawbacks that I find is, I guess, being used to the Weber for so long, the grill cooks very hot. Even with everything on low, it is very difficult to get the temperature down. Like we've been grilling a lot of jalapenos lately, like stuffed jalapenos. I only grill those on the top deck, and it's still a little hot for that. It's very difficult to get the temperature down, even I guess you're kicking it back to one burner on this side and putting them all up over here, but usually you got that whole back going, and if I only have this burner on, then these jalapenos get black and these cook slowly. So it's very difficult for me. I mean, I haven't had the grill forever, and I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I'm hoping it gets a little better, but at the same time, I'm not too optimistic with what I've seen so far. I've got the other burners going here. I'm going to kick on the TruSear in a second here. There we go. Get those going. Now for the TruSear. There we go. Yeah, you can see there's still some tidbits in there from the last time I grilled. Burning those off. But that's going to heat up really quick. I love it, even if I'm not searing steaks. I love it just for heating up the grill. I think, don't quote me, but I want to say it's 50,000 BTUs right there. Maybe 60. And it just produces a ton of heat. And actually this hood is insulated. There's a piece of steel on the outside and a piece of steel on the inside. And with it being so big and so much in here, she definitely takes a little while to heat up. So once you get it going, or the faster you can get it going, the better. I don't want to have to wait 30 minutes for the grill to heat up. Here we go. You can definitely see that the steer station gets hot. And when you've got a couple big fat steaks that you want to throw a searing on, it works extremely well. There's not a whole lot of adjustability in the temperature. Right now I've got it on high, and you can turn it down to right there. It locks in there, so you can't even get to medium low. It's more of a, I guess medium, but I would say it's more of a medium high, because it's still burning pretty good. I'm gonna kick it back up to high just so you can really see what she's got. I'm gonna be putting out another video here shortly. I'm gonna get some steaks, season them up real nice, and we're gonna sear those babies. It's gonna be something to see. If you're interested in looking at the Viking grills, the sear station, where while it does take away from your grilling surface, like if you're grilling wings, the sear station is not an option there. It is kind of nice just to have that cooler real estate, so for flare-ups you can move everything over, but you're not going to have this burner on for sure. That is chicken flare-up city. But for a steak, she is very nice. Very nice. So there she is, the Viking 53-inch ultra premium grill with the stand. Like I said, the stand is built incredibly. The wheels, this thing, if I had to guess, weighs in the 500-pound range. It is built, and it is heavy, and those wheels are very impressive. They roll, they take it goes pretty much wherever. You've got a large wheel in the front, and then solid rubber casters in the front, or sorry, large ones in the back, front, depending on which way you're going, I guess. But she's a pretty grill, but she'll also cook some food. Oh, over here are the side pieces. These are some wings that were initially mounted on the grill itself, but with the grill just being as big as it is, it was too much. Also, I have a door right here, so I pulled those off, and I was able to mount them to the wall right here, and you're still able to operate them the same with one hand. It's not so easy. Oh, here we go. With one hand it's not so easy, but that's how they work on the grill. Essentially, you lift them up and drop them down, and then let's see if I can get a little better demonstration of putting them up. Lift it up, it falls down the back, and it's back up. So very easy to use, and I was able just to repurpose them for the house. And with the grill being right there, I'm able to set, you know, meat and whatnot and grill up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're looking for anything else in particular, and I promise we'll get some steaks cooking here real soon for you.